Here to folks, watch this video and here and talk about some news in the WRC. For those of you unaware, on Friday last week, the entry list for Rally Monte Carlo was released, and was it last year or the year before? There was sometime a couple of years ago when MSport confirmed that they were entering a couple of cars, but they never confirmed who was driving them until, like, right before the season started. However, like a similar kind of thing happened this season. They had confirmed there were going to be 4 Ford Puma Rally 1 hybrids at the start line in Monte, but they'd only confirmed two of the crews. So you had Craig Breen and Paul Nagel, and then you had Gus Greensmith and Jonas Anderson. But today we have confirmation that we kind of already knew of who's going to be in the other two. One of them is going to be Adrien Fourmaux, who's got a full campaign behind the wheel of one of the Pumas. The other one, well, it's none other than 9-time World Rally Champion, Sébastien Loeb. Yes, Loeb is back again, and with MSport for the first time. And in addition to that, not only is he with MSport for the first time, it signals something that probably could have happened years ago. Back in 2006, Loeb nearly went across to MSport to drive one of the new Ford Focus cars. And the reason why was because Citroën had decided to leave, to take a year out to develop the C4. And Loeb didn't know whether or not there was going to be a privateer Citroën team to run with. In the end, he ended up settling with Kronos, who were Citroën's privateer entry, much like PH Sport were in 2016, when Citroën prepared to enter the C3 in 2017. But now he's got Isabelle Galmiche as his co-driver after the retirement of Daniel Eleanor, because he focuses himself on other matters now. So, all kinds of new adventures in the world of rallying. And there's something really interesting that's in the Dirtfish article announcing Loeb, which is the reason why this deal was able to happen was thanks to David Richards. Now, if you went back 15 years or so, actually probably maybe 20 years, you would expect David Richards and Malcolm Wilson to be working together to make a deal happen for the most successful driver in the WRC to drive for Malcolm. Because back then you'd be thinking Colin McRae, Carlos Sainz, Tommy Mäkinen, and Mäkinen had just signed for Subaru. And in addition to that, the other two that we mentioned, McRae and Sainz, were at MSport. So you wouldn't be expecting those two to work together to have the biggest name in rallying go to one of the teams. But that's exactly what happened. Yeah, so ProDrive, because of Bahrain Raid Extreme, the Dakar entry, and also X44 in Extreme E, have an exclusive right to have Loeb compete for them. There's an exclusivity clause in the contract, but David Richards was like, this is going to be big for rallying, so he allowed Loeb to compete with MSport. Like I said, that happened 20 years ago, especially considering David Richards signed Peter Solberg away from MSport, 21 years ago. That would be something completely unforeseen. So it's the giants of rallying working together to make this deal happen. And you can check out that article in the description down below. All I'll say right now is it's cool that he's in a 4th entry. So it's not affecting Fourmaux, it's not affecting Greensmith, and it's not, like back in 2018, affecting Craig Breen, who was meant to have his first full-time drive in the WRC in 2018. And what happened? After he got his best result ever with 2nd place in Rally Sweden, he was sidelined for Sébastien Loeb. But let me know your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye for now.